IEM Cologne continues, guys. Another great week for CS News. What's up? How are y'all doing? What are you drinking right now? I got this mug. It is empty, but I got a double espresso waiting for me as Cologne does continue. Let's break into some of the stories out there. A viral story from earlier this week, especially for a team like Furia. At the point of me recording, still in Cologne, so things can change, obviously, but it was one of their members, Yuurih, who had a fan. His name is Neymar, who has been a frequent fan of Furia and of Counter-Strike and Brazilian CS for a long time, and it became viral this past week as he lent out his $60,000 Blue Gem AK to Yuurih to use at IEM Cologne, which is awesome in itself, and Yuurih was doing his thing, but I do have a highlight clip. It seemed like he picked up a teammate's AK instead, as this was the Fire Serpent, but hey, he was still doing decent during some clips with Neymar's Blue Gem AK. Just think about that. You got a professional footballer, one of the most famous of all time, giving a CS pro his $60,000 skin. Like, that is crazy.
Playing ramp on a round where it's a force-up, situations like that, and that's it. I mean, Furia are very fortunate to have put together the half that they did, but they also are the more experienced nuke team. Better wins recently. It's like the map they play.
Trying to isolate fights, knows they could already be out A main. He is feeling very constricted right now. As Furia try and go heaven, the double swing comes in, and Yuurih is still an animal. Double up, 12 and 3. He's looking for every kill in this A site. Skulls takes a dink, still survives. And even with a miss molly, 2 low players means Yakinda can get his revenge.
Yeah, this is nearly a repeat round. The one that came back to Horn Liquid. Did they see him? Yakinda. Yeah. I think they did. Skulls looks homed in. They're holding on to this, both players so low that had to have been commed across, and Yakinda gets given that first one for free. He holds, he waits. Yuurih with 3 kills deep and all of them clean. Low on health though, has one chance to deal with Yakinda. And that chance just moves past him there. Now he's going to commit to the plant, but Yakinda calls his bluff. Bomb goes down, and so now it's Yakinda on the clock. Yuurih cannot withstand a drawn-out fight here. He's got to end this cleanly if he wants to pick it up, and he will! Yuurih, that is clinical. There is no stopping him right now. Another clutch goes his way.
And we have seen Neymar around the CS scene a lot as of late, because last time we saw him was just a month or so ago at the Esports World Cup. He was there supporting Furia and, of course, watching some Counter-Strike. You love that the guy, obviously, has plenty of money under his belt, maybe some more time when he gets away. He likes to watch CS. And we love that. And some other big news out there. It might be sad for some of you, or some of you may just not care. I care, though. That's going to be coming from Neokai. He says from a good source, he has it, that Danger Zone is not coming to CS2. This was met with a wide variety of responses out there. Himself even saying, okay, like this may or may not be true. We don't know 100%. And that was a given even with the first post as well. But give him initial thoughts on this. You know, CS2 has delayed the community maps and all of that finally coming to the game, and I'm sure more aspects coming sometime soon, has led to a lot of questions out there about what CS2 is working towards, what are their priorities, what are their goals, as even off the other side of this, we have many other complaints from the professional side, whether it be FPS, rubber banding, latency, just general game issues, other people complain about cheaters. They got a lot on their plate, and so this almost makes sense why Danger Zone is not going to be a priority. Would I mind seeing it eventually come to CS2 though? Certainly I would love to, because I really enjoyed that game mode. It's been more of a casual game mode for someone like me to drop in and play maybe a couple games of, and I really did like it, even though it kind of received, I would say, when it was pitched as the Battle Royale of Counter-Strike, it didn't meet those expectations, but it's a fun side game mode that I think a lot more people than maybe we give credit to do enjoy. Like, well, what do you guys think? But like, do I fault Valve for not having Danger Zone be the #1 priority? No. But now that I think about it, would I love to see a Counter-Strike Battle Royale in full, like that? Oh, and then you have, and then the skins can, oh my gosh, why does Counter-Strike not make a Warzone equivalent? We can take over the Call of Duty world, guys. Let's not go too far down that path, but what do you think about that? Huh? And a lot of people are going to have thoughts on this one. ZywOo also going viral as of late in a response to Shox, a great post-game interviewer, and she asked the right questions when talking about French and UK rap or music in general. ZywOo had some words for the UK scene that they may not forget anytime soon. but was he wrong?
One final question. I talked to Mezii after you guys stepped out of the shuttle, and I asked him about the music, and I asked him which was better, and he said that he prefers the UK music and the UK rap over the French counterparts. What do you have to say about that?
I don't want to say bad thing, but fuck you, okay? No, maybe it was too harsh, but no, I prefer French music. But fuck, this guy is listening like bad music, so fuck it.
Oh, you just dropped 3 F-bombs in the first interview. I love it. Merci beaucoup.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, back to you.
And I'm sure that's led to a lot of way too heated comments out there. I don't think he meant it very seriously, guys. I think it was pretty much a joke, as he's also around a lot of UK guys and obviously a lot of French guys too. You guys are all great, okay? All right? But you love when ZywOo kind of just has that more friendly, funny manner, having a good time, as Vitality, at the point of me recording, just took down FaZe Clan. So they're certainly having a great time as a lot of these teams continue to butt heads throughout the rest of IEM Cologne this week, and we approach playoffs this weekend, which are going to be nuts. Now, speaking of butting heads, maybe a bit of a different manner, slamming desks out there is Hallzerk, has been facing backlash from some people in the community for his extra reactions to Complexity, who I would say, even making it through the play-ins, that's a good step. It's a good step for a team like Complexity, who certainly has struggled through things like Blast so far, losing to Heroic with a coach as a stand-in. They have turned things around 100%. But people having words for Hallzerk, showing maybe too much emotion.
Just hold on. Let's look at some of those reactions. I think that will be the easiest and most clear, concise way to illustrate the point that Yanko might be about to make.
I don't even have a, you know what I would do if I were Complexity? I would say, bro, listen, hit the table as much as you like. Slam the desk as many times as you like. Every time you slam it, we take $1,000 off your paycheck.
Damn.
And it goes into the opposite way. If it's over your paycheck, then you owe us money. So you can slam it as many times you want. This is ridiculous for a professional player.
And he himself even had a response out there to him slamming those desks, which I actually really enjoy. He just owns it. And he's like, yeah, I'm an emotional guy. Like, that's what sometimes gets me going and does what it needs to do and resets me properly, and he stands by it.
A lot of talk about your frustrations in the game, mate. Have you seen it all? Yeah.
Yep.
Does it bother you in terms of what people are saying? Does it bother your teammates? Do you talk about this at all?
Nah, I mean, I don't care. I mean, the only opinions I care about is my teammates. So whatever all the people, experts say, I don't care.
I'm not a pro player, all right? My advice and 2 cents on this means nothing to a guy like Hallzerk. I love seeing the emotion. We've certainly seen a lot worse emotions out of other Complexity players, right? Last time we talked about Complexity and Elige, and maybe needing to save Elige and him looking very frustrated back in Blast Fall. I would say we've seen worse emotions out of Complexity players. And yeah, it depends what his team wants, right? If his teammates right next to him say, bro, you keep on knocking my monitor out of place every time you slam the desk, maybe tone it down a bit, or you're getting a bit too heated, you're not coming back from these desk slams, that makes more sense. But for me, as a watcher, we love seeing that, guys. When a pro player punches a monitor, pulls a Summit 1G, or slams a desk, I know that he cares, and I love seeing that kind of stuff, and that's why the player webcams are there to begin with. So if it works for him, it works for him, and I don't mind seeing it at all. But do you guys mind at all? Do we really even care? And then very lastly, for all of you, in case you missed our last video or so, I wanted to revisit this one last time. That being Onepixel announcing he'd be paying out of pocket for a CS roster of his own. No name and logo yet for these 5 guys, but he will be paying for their run, an attempted run, to qualify for the Shanghai Major, which I really do enjoy. You got someone like Woro, who in his past, little beef here and there could bring some spice to this roster. Someone like Haji as well. And the rest of this roster rounded out Amsalam, also Mestal, and then Kavem. Kavem was luckily loaned from his team, who was still under contract for, but somehow made this work. So a huge shout out to Onepixel and ZywOo, he also gives credit to, for this roster even standing a chance to come together.
Boys, fuck it. Hey, I hope you're excited. Maxtal! Scheiße, I'll fix it. Boys, we got Woro as IGL, Woro 2K, Haji, dude, and this is Mezii qualifier. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I showed the strategy, he was like, what? All caps. Woro 2K, Haji, Maxtal, which is fucking insane, Absolute, which is fucking insane, Kvem, and bro, a lot of people I know want to see Kvem play. And shout out to the org for releasing him for this tournament that he can play with us. All right, boys, because Quem is still under contract and stuff. I don't know, but it is possible. He is playing for us, bro. I swear, no, yes, dude. I love that you say W. I love that you say W, chat. I swear God, I swear God. We still need logo and name, but this is locked. This is locked. I pay for everything. If we make it, for me, yeah, it would be a loss if we don't make it, but it is what it is.
And I love that. That's why I talked about it last video and this video. I just love these kind of things. You have to give credit where it's due. Like Onepixel is doing just fine financially, but he also doesn't have to invest $100,000 or whatever it was to do this to begin with. So it's awesome. It's really, really cool to see, and I hope they do well. And it's really good for Counter-Strike if they do well, and also incentivizes other streamers and creators maybe to do this with their own esports teams. Till next time, what do you guys think? Drink up, all right? Drink some espresso, maybe water, coffee, Gator, I don't know. Liquids is what you need. We'll see you back here next time. Take care.